I'm your host, Houston.
Sorry. You told me to do it, bro.
Wait,
What's that?
Woo!
What's that?
Let's do that again.
Woo!
Gang face. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Swag Burger TV. I'm your host, Houston.
What's that?
Introduce my guest panel to you today. Comedian connoisseur Katasha
I
Harris.
didn't know that was gonna last to the next one.
Let's go. That's your title. Own it. Shooting sleeve master L.
What's that?
The meat and potatoes, the poke holder, OJ. OJ of Spencer. And it's going down. So, our first topic of discussion today that I need to bring to everybody's attention. Listen, it was a 20-year-old girl that said she got pregnant by a 13-year-old boy. The baby is 1 month old, and they're colored.
Hey, does this? Okay, I know that it's in there when you're 13, but I didn't know that it was potent. Like, you don't get no probationary period
I don't think so.
when you start using
It's
it.
not in there in him anymore. It's in her now.
No, but I'm saying, like, you know, is there really like no?
I think as soon as it go, if she fresh, I think it works.
Dang.
And then, come to find out at the end of the story, the baby wasn't even his.
Dang, so she was up at the middle school kicking it.
Kicking it. His mama was
I got
on the show and she was
cupcakes
like, my son get good grades.
This is not.
He don't be doing it. I was like,
This is not 13-year-old problems.
Like, why she said my son got good grades, because that means my son couldn't get you pregnant because he got an A on his report card.
exactly.
Sterile.
He got to worry about his chocolate milks he gonna get for the rest of the week. Sweet Jesus. Let me get on something else, because it's funny, but it's not funny. Okay, for all us sneakerheads out here, we having issues with online shoes right now. Okay, now I know personally how OJ feels about this, but Friday, Finish Line, Foot Action, they restocked 12 different retro Jordans, right? And it was just like, hey, it's on sale. You can go get them right now. We click on the link. The website just died. It just went down. So OJ brought to my attention. He said, why I just can't go to a man and give him some money and leave with my shoes?
I remember that when you could do that.
Bro, I remember they used to like restock. Back when Jordan was playing, they used to restock the same number, you know what I'm saying, for a good season, like the whole season, you know what I'm saying?
Go take money out of your pocket and put it in a person's hand,
You know what I mean?
and he will give you tennis shoes.
So you couldn't do that?
You can't do that
You
anymore.
gotta
That's
buy
not how it
online?
works anymore.
Bro, you don't even like, I don't even remember release dates.
And Jordan dropped what? Four Jordans in February? 4 different J's came out in February?
Release dates
They all
retarded.
sell out, bro.
I don't know. I'm
And
saying,
then
ain't nobody trying to buy it.
Within minutes.
Within minutes.
So,
I ain't buying for my
You
damn
realize
clothes.
how much money is like being spent on these shoes? Like, it was 15,000 shoes.
worldwide.
For those threes.
Yeah, for the threes.
I dropped the threes. It was 15,000 worldwide, bro, and all of them sold out within minutes.
7 billion people on this earth.
Okay, wait, because I don't know nothing about no tennis shoes. Okay, so these shoes came in, and you can only buy them if you went online.
Yes.
And y'all don't see what's happening here? That service charge, they come, you get that extra little $8.
They were already
extra.
those shoes were already extra. They were already extra because
that's
of the
how
type
bad y'all
of
wanted
shoe.
them.
Because of the type of the shoe. They
We
were
talking
already
about some tennis.
But that's how bad y'all wanted them though.
that bad.
That bad.
Because they was all gone, right?
And you just clicking and just refreshing your life away. And you couldn't get them.
It was the Nike sign with a sad face. Our side's down.
And say,
No.
say you just
No.
busy at that time. Say I gotta go do something. I can't go chill in front of for House of Hoops for 3 hours on early Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? Like when I try to catch them online after, they finna be marked up. Somebody gonna resell them for $200 more.
Hype beast.
So how do we
We
fix
know
it?
about you.
How do we fix it?
How do we fix it?
We can knock Jordan out.
We just boycotted. I already bought some kids.
That is not a comparable.
I don't care about you, Mike. Kevin keeps my Christmas sneakers
He
fresh.
said I bought some kids.
Listen,
I sell more right.
I'm done with y'all. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to take a commercial break right now. When we come back from Swag Burger TV, I'll be hooking up with Chef Prince, aka my man 50 Grand PJ. So, y'all chill out.
Introduce myself? You should probably do that. You should say, hey,
Don't judge. No. Don't introduce yourself. This is a commercial break.
Okay. I was told to ask you not to judge me, and I don't think you're gonna judge me ever, but I'm about to judge y'all right now. Don't text me with those green bubbles. This is a common problem. And if you don't have an iPhone, I think you know who you are. Your green bubbles, they bother me. It's not so much that I'm better than you, but I am. I don't have time for your 3G messages coming in. Hey, please. You know, I'm floating in a world of 4G and LTE, and you're just back in the Stone Age. I hate your sidekicks. I hate your Androids. Your flip phones. I don't even know how you text on one of those. Somebody gave me one, thought it was a Game Boy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm judging you, so you don't judge me. Just pick your phone up. Oh man, those green bubbles make me so sick. It's like you don't love me or respect me. Don't. And until you get an iPhone, I'm going to judge you. And until you don't have one, you can't judge me. Just gonna leave it at that, man. Just gonna leave it at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Swag Burger TV. I'm your host, Houston, and I got the head chef from Urban Roots, my man 50 Grand, Chef Prince. You know what I'm saying? I call him PJ. You about to prepare something. I don't know what it is, but that look like some macaroni, cheese, and shells, and that look like some seasoned salt. Look at God.
And I'm about to feed the whole crew that we got here today. Which
Well,
is
they already ate. Well, Tasha didn't eat, but they already ate.
No.
So me and Hulkamania gonna turn up. So
Okay.
So, all right. I'm gonna
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo. Very cheap ingredients, very quick and easy to make. I really just want to show everybody how simple this meal really is. You don't have to and that's making your own Alfredo sauce from scratch, and that only takes minutes.
All right, well, let's do it. I'm watching. I'm wrenching
All right,
around.
man, we're gonna go ahead and get our skillet hot. That's how you get it going. You gotta make love to that chicken, baby. Then it's gonna hit with some blackening. You gotta put the blackening on the chicken, baby.
Is it shot? I don't use it.
We gotta fry that chicken, baby.
Turn up! Now, what you did after you sliced the chicken up, you hit it with a little Creole seasoning.
Creole.
You hit it with a little garlic.
Granulated garlic.
And then you hit it with some black pepper.
Black pepper.
To let the people know that where you came from, what inspired you to do what it is that you're doing right now, and where you at.
Alright, man. I've always really wanted to get into the cooking. And just to be completely honest, I never talked about it. Growing up in Spencer, growing up in, in the urban area, you didn't hear anybody 73084 represent. You didn't hear anybody, any of the other peers talking about being a chef or a cooker.
Right.
It just didn't seem cool, so I kept that tucked in, which is why I'm really glad that Star Spencer High School now has a culinary arts program.
Praise God.
It's an actual culinary arts program. I go up there and I help them. I'm on the board, and they got some kids that's really intricate. So it's just really cool to be able to see that. So. You never know how many chefs we could really have out here if, we had that type of exposure before. But, something I always really wanted to get into. And when I shut the paper shop down and went cold turkey with that, I wanted to...
Because I used to work across the street from the paper shop at the CD store.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I did.
Yes, he did. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to get into until I passed by Sac College, seen the little culinary school, and knew that's what it was.
Right.
So I started working up at Bobo's, getting it in there. And I'm gonna tell you who really inspired me. Kim over at This Is It. I don't even think she even know it, but she used to sell them meals up out of her house.
Yeah.
On them Saturdays, $5. You go choose a meat, 2 sides, and a drink, and some dessert. And that's what made me get on my hustle on the cooking, how to deliver my meals and do the outside cooking.
Okay.
That's what made me really start that. So
And we just out here trying to function. But before we keep going, I seen you open the magic bowl, and it smells like greatness. And let the people know what you did there.
Basically, I just added the onions and the peppers in there. Okay. Like I say, I waited till the chicken got about halfway cooked, so that the timing on it would be pretty accurate. I left my lid. If I had my lid for this, man, that thing gets steamed and cooked real quick. But that's all good. We gonna make it happen.
Now, when you do that, when you throw the vegetables in halfway into the cooking, what you're basically doing is you're giving those time to brown and cook, and for the flavor to sit in there with the chicken as well, right?
Right. They basically being sauteed off. It's cooking. A misunderstanding that a lot of people have with veggies is that the veggies are supposed to get real soft, which is not true.
Not true.
You really want your veggies to have a nice little crisp to them still. You want them to have some texture.
On to next.
Right now we got this whipping cream. About to just add this up in here.
Okay, now how much whipping cream you want to add to it?
Well, for this, I'm just going to pretty much just use this whole.
Use the whole thing. Okay.
Turn this heat up. You really want your cream to get boiling.
Okay. Now, is it true that if you boil it too fast or too hot, your sauce can break and become runny?
Well, here's the thing. You won't even get, it really won't even thicken up, and it'll start burning. As soon as you put that cheese in there, you'll have a real scorched bottom of your pot, and that's gonna be hell at the end of the night to clean. So
okay.
You're only gonna make that mistake once or twice before you get tired.
Before you jump right up.
Soak up the
the watery version of it.
Yeah, and it's gonna thicken up the.
Okay.
And what I can't stand is bland pasta. You go to restaurants, a lot of restaurants do not put no dang seasoning in their pasta.
Right.
If you go to Woody Sports Bar and Grill, I made that menu, and the pasta is seasoned.
Yes. Big fan of that fish salad, that tilapia.
Yes.
Big fan. That's oof.
Big fan. This pasta little flavor.
Now the noodles you boil prior to.
Yes.
And then pack them up.
This is I brought this with me already.
Okay.
So that was just a little bit more Creole, garlic, and some Italian seasoning.
And Italian seasoning. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We about to take a quick commercial break. All right. Story time with OJ coming up.
All right. So date was probably about what would I say? August 20th. I won't be alive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm down there with my boo at the time. We downtown kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And like during that little month or two, you know what I'm saying, I was having some bowel issues. You know what I'm saying? So I'm downtown, we do our little date, we came in separate cars, we split separate ways, so she goes home, you know what I'm saying? And at the time I was staying with my mom, you know what I'm saying? It was kinda late, it was probably like 12:30, so as soon as they done, they can stay sleep in the bed, doors locked up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on the phone asking her, cause I'm trying to set something up later for the night. So I'm sitting there and I'm on the phone and I go to pass gas and a little extra juice came out with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there, I'm on the phone, I'm like, well now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get clean. You know what I'm saying? So I'm stressing out, right? I'm stressing. So I run to the store, the little what's the Shell gas station on Reno, then across from what's it called? What's the store? With the fish on it. Bass Pro. The Shell across the Bass Pro, so I run in there, right? And I'm trying to keep my head down, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I know everybody can smell this boo-boo on me right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there and I'm in line trying to get some cigarettes because my nerves bad. And like I hear, is that OJ from Twitter? I'm like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? So I turn around and it's these two women, bro. Now they, you know what I'm saying? I follow them on Twitter and they, you know what I'm saying? I can say it just came from the club or whatnot. And they sitting there looking at me, so now I gotta play like I'm looking like I'm too good to even speak to these people because I got boo boo all on my lower half of my body. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta like try to front. I just gotta, you know, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? To keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So I grab the squares, hop in the car, and go. You know what I'm saying? Make it all the way back out to Spencer, and like I was saying before, the doors was locked. You know what I'm saying? The doors was locked, so I had to spend the whole night covered in boo-boo in the front yard, sleep in front of my car. And that's my story for y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Swag Burger TV. I'm your host, Houston. I'm still here with my man, 50 Grand Chef Prince. And he is finished with the meal, with the chicken Alfredo, under $10. And let me put this right here. That way you can explain this dish and people can see what really just happened here.
Not only did we only spend $10, but what, that only took us 10
minutes.
11 minutes, and you got you a complete meal right here. I mean, the only thing you need now is some bread. You got your meat, you got your veggie, you got your starch.
Man, now, for those of you watching at home, he does catering. He'll come to your house and make it. He does cooking lessons. He helps the kids out at Star Spencer High School at their culinary program. He's on the board there. And if you can give some advice to one of those youngsters that was kind of like us coming up, that wanted to do it but kind of kept it reserved and tucked in, what would you let them know right now?
I mean, in the culinary aspect, I'm gonna say this. I mean, it's one of the greatest professions to be in the world. You can't be denied anywhere. Everybody got to eat every day, all day. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no particular set of people. You can attack everybody from every angle.
Right.
So I mean, it's a great profession to be in. And then just period, man. Just if it ain't even culinary, just follow your dreams. I mean, they do come true if you just stay persistent, keep God first. I mean, and just be a good person. Just do the right things. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but that's how it happened. I mean, just stay focused.
You couldn't have put it no better. I would have a chicken Alfredo song for y'all, like I was singing earlier, but we getting ready to eat. So we getting ready to take a commercial break for a while, and we will be back. So, bro, I really appreciate you for
thanks for having me.
Out.
I really appreciate it.
We on.
Welcome back to Swag Burger. This is BA's Roundtable Discussion. And our topic for today is we're going to talk about why do people be reaching? Reaching as in mention attention and loneliness. When it's like 11:30, usually between like 11:30 and that 1 o'clock, you get those chicks that are, I just wish.
The I'm horny chicks, that's what I call them.
Yeah. Right, that's it right there.
They're there a lot.
I hate the word horny.
I got a red box and I'm just at the house, watching red box. But then when somebody try to shoot at me in the DM, I got a boo.
Right, then it's the thirst. It goes from, I'm so horny. Well, what's up? You thirsty.
Don't play with my emotions.
Talking about that.
Don't play with my emotions.
Right.
Don't play with my emotions.
But between that time, that's when like nighttime really get live. You see glitter and boobs and cleavage.
Oh yeah,
I really want to know, like, what do boys do? Maybe we should put that on Twitter for everybody to answer. What do boys do
when they're lonely?
On Twitter or Instagram?
You know what? I tell you what we do. We make bad decisions. You start sending. First, you text your ex, depending on how that's going. You see what's going on with that. Okay, and then if you ain't in a good situation with your ex, you text the next chick that you thought was kind of cute and you got to second base with. Just like, well, I did kiss her in the mouth. Pull off. What you doing later?
You know probably has green bubbles.
Or hit her with a hey boo.
Hey boo.
Or hey
what
stranger.
You doing? The thing is, oh god, hey stranger.
The hey stranger.
I didn't know it was that.
When dudes is lonely, they make bad decisions. They look for that comfort.
Why we can't never see them though? Why y'all get to see our bad decisions?
Because a lot of dudes is like really insecure about that. Like they don't just want to be like,
real practical, like
but girls don't care. They just hang their boobs off the side of the couch to take a picture.
Simple.
What about
Not me.
What about when the girls be like Instagramming about like chilling with no makeup on and like I know you got on base right now.
I see that cat eye. You ain't
or you
me.
probably should put some makeup on and not Instagram this picture. Like, no.
Christ Almighty.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. You be no makeup and your mirror dirty. Like I don't be having time, and I always look when people
or
take
it be filtered out, filtered all the way out.
Blurred. You got a blur on everything else. It's 87 toothbrushes in the toothbrush holder. You ain't fooling me.
One of them's better be mine. One of them toothbrushes better be mine.
You just pick one up. You need cousins' toothbrush and stuff.
It's hilarious.
I don't need it.
Okay, well, that is the end of our roundtable discussion today.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Swag Burger TV. I'm your host, Houston, and behind me, I have
Elden Miles 1.
OJ of Spencer at Twitter.com.
Brittany, BA.
I'm not even gonna waste my time.
this comedian connoisseur, Natasha Harris. Listen, you can check us out at swagburgertv.com,
Woo! Woo!
skyboxhouston.com,
Video Hero TV.
videohero.tv.com.
ChristianMingle.com.
Is
Working
it
for Jesus.
Black people be.
.net.
Look for me, Christian Mingle, aka Big Fine.
Big Fine? It's her Black Planet page.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta do that over.
No, this is great.
This is awesome. All right, we finna turn up. Y'all tune in next week, and we gonna have some real awesomeness going down next week. All right.
Yeah.
So get with us. We out. Oh, at skyboxhouston.com, at twitter.com.
Promo yourself, man.